Keep those applause going for Andrew Michael. That's what's up. Good evening. My name is Michael Dowe. I'm a single person. I think I'm single because I dress like this. It's my look. I call it overweight parolee. It sticks very well. I don't know, I just want to be prepared in case I ever get involved in a jewel heist, you know? My mother's pressuring me to get into a relationship. She wants me to settle down. I keep telling her it's not going to happen. She starts complaining. She's like, but Michael, you're going to grow old alone. Who's going to take care of you? So I said, well, if it's anything like the nursing homes I'm shopping for you, probably a Haitian. It's very accurate, actually. All of my friends are assholes. That's why I love them. They're dating as well, but whenever they go on a date and they talk about it, it always sounds the same. It sounds very sincere at first, and then it gets dirty for no reason, right? One friend told me like his date went really well. They went out for drinks. They went back to his place. They started to make out on the couch, and then he blew her back out. No, sir, you didn't cripple her. That's not true. Like, sex doesn't involve a copay. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? That's not cool. And then one guy said his date wanted to go on a long ride. So he gave her a long ride on the D train. No one bought a ticket for that, man. And you're bad at metaphors, you know? Like, I can't even pretend that I would talk that way about a date. That's just not the way I am, you know? My date would go more like, well, we went out for drinks, and then we went out to her place to make out, and then I passed out. And then, it was okay, like a couple hours later, you know, I kind of sleptwalked to her bedroom, and then I pissed on her laptop. And she was like, why would you do that? It's just the dog in me. And now she wants like $1,200 to pay for it. And I don't have it. That's my date. That's how that goes. I don't know. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm an alcoholic. It's okay. I moved on. It's a lot easier to drink now without the guilt. You know, it's great. I don't know. I'm the kind of alcoholic that, like, you know, most people will get drunk and then wake up with like a one-night stand and like regrets. I wake up with like questions, like, where'd these tacos come from? You know, and who pissed in the dresser? And you know what I mean? Like, that's the second time this month has happened. This fast food pisser has to be stopped. Who is it? It's me. It's always been me. I talk a lot about racial issues because no one knows what race I am. I always get Samoan, which is kind of basically just saying I'm racially ambiguous and fat. You know? It's kind of like I'm like the E! True Hollywood story of what happened to The Rock when he let himself go. It hurts sometimes. I don't know. I had a bartender friend come to me and she was like, Mike, you're always talking about black this and black that. Everyone knows you're not black. Why don't you just tell the truth? And I didn't want to like break it down for her, but I had to say, like, you're not an anthropologist, bitch. Bring me the Heineken and hot wings I asked for. How's that? Is that black enough? I traveled to Alabama for a comedy show, and while I was getting close, I'm listening to the radio station, hip-hop radio station, jamming, and then the announcer comes on. The radio station in Mobile, Alabama for hip-hop is Big 93 WBLX, Blacks. That's not a joke, that's for real. You can look it up. It's WBLX. That's the most racially specific radio call sign I've ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? Like, if I went down, would it be like, you know, Grande 95, WBTK, Wetback Radio, all the time, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of messed up. Or like, if I go up, it's like, you know, Mild 91, WHYT, all white, all night. And I thought maybe I was the only person that knew this, but they totally knew it. They bought into it. They totally fed into it. They were like, you're listening to Big 93, WBLX, black radio for black people. We've got the hip hop and R&B for your soul. WBLX. Like all you can eat crab legs on Tuesday. WBLX. Like check engine lights and chrome wheels. WBLX. Like overly aggressive radio drops. Bitch, you know what it is. It's WBLX. If you're scratching and surviving or merely hanging in the chow line, it's WBLX. If you've got a revolution, we've got a DJ. WBLX! That was way too much black for me. I had to tone it down, listen to the Neil Boortz report. I don't know, it's funny. Like, I'm from the world, you know, I'm local. And I don't mean Atlanta, I mean from the world. So I understand, like I'm almost 6 feet, I'm almost 300 pounds. If I get on an elevator, I'm grabbing my own purse, you know? Like I understand. When I'm walking through my neighborhood at night, sometimes people will go over to the side of the sidewalk or even cross the street. And I get it, I totally understand. But one night I'm walking in my neighborhood and I see about 30 yards ahead, there's a white girl. She sees me and then she sticks her hand in her purse. Uh-oh. I'm about to get pepper sprayed. This is going down, and I'm scared, right? I'm really like, what's about to happen here? I'd rather be proactive than reactive. So I'm thinking maybe I should yell something that's non-threatening, so I don't get assaulted, right? So I'm thinking, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? I used to play the sousaphone in high school. I wasn't a fat cliche. I was real. Nothing, hand still in a purse. You know, I'm in this really awkward situation where I'm a black dude afraid of a white girl who's afraid of what she assumes is a Puerto Rican. And I don't know what to do. How am I gonna get out of this? I'm thinking, okay, yell something else that's non-threatening. I really like Broadway musicals. Rent's my favorite, hand still in the purse. I'm thinking maybe if I sing something from Rent, I'm like, 525,600 minutes of pain if you spray me in the face. For real, this beard holds on to an aroma for days. It's why I always smell faintly of chili. But I'm starting to get really worried here because, I mean, on one hand, good for her for feeling empowered. You know, that she can defend herself in a situation like that, right? Good for her. But on the other hand, fuck her, it's my face, man. I'm just out here trying to enjoy an evening of gentrification. This white girl's bringing static. I don't appreciate it, right? Something, I gotta dig deep, I gotta find something that's really, really non-threatening and get out of this situation, scour my brain. It comes to me, I'm like, I always cry at the Oh Captain, My Captain scene of Dead Poets Society. And she was like, me too. Hand came out of the purse, we started talking. Now we're dating and ruining her credit. I don't know, it's cool, man. Like, I feel like I found someone special. You know what I mean? Like, she was able to look inside of me and see the man in here and bring him out, you know, and she did. In a million little pieces. Well, I wanted to end on a high note, so I'll end on this one. In addition to the comedy, I'm also a writer. I'm working on a short novel right now. It's a novella, if you will. It's a period piece, and it's set in the colonial time. And the hero of the story is a little Native American boy who has what we would now call Asperger's syndrome, right? If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. It's a very high-functioning form of autism. And he's a beautiful character, really brilliant, very highly specific, detail-oriented person. And it's a beautiful story. I think, like, basically, because of his nature, he ends up uniting these two warring Indian tribes against colonist aggressors. And it's a beautiful story. I want you to check it out when it gets published. My working title right now is Tarred and Feathered. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad a lot of you were on board for that. That's great, because I have a sequel, actually. It's a romantic follow-up called Dances in Circles. My name is Michael Dowe, y'all. Thanks for coming out.